day. It is a daunting task. As you know, and we have seen, they're using big construction gear, small shovels, hands, dogs, and also seismic gear. And as we've been told recently, the seismic gear is creating a problem for them today because of the weather that they are facing, and that is that sensitive to the vibrations and to noise. So even the slight rat-a-tat-tat of the raindrops throws them off. And we also understand that the phone companies in the area have chipped in by setting up a system that they hope contributes to these efforts by the fact that if somebody uses a cell phone, if somebody happens to be alive and is underneath the debris and uses a cell phone, they have set up a system which allows them to focus in on an area of the debris, which might make it a little bit easier and faster for the workers to find somebody if by chance somebody's alive and using a cell phone. So that's how the weather has played a factor in today's rescue efforts. Again, it is drizzling one more time this afternoon. It's expected to continue through the afternoon, but I can tell you from having been down there earlier today, you can see how weary the firefighters and other workers are. They are cold, they are wet, they have huddled in doorways, they take time to get some coffee and rest because they need to pace themselves. It is such a hard task, and they are beaten down at this point, although they continue to hold out hope that they will be able to rescue somebody. And also, when you're there at Ground Zero, you see just how large the pieces of debris are. The smoke is still smoldering there. If you're at that site, you do need to wear one of these masks because it depends on how the wind is blowing, but you do take on that smell. It is horrendous to see. It is incredible to watch these people continue to work, but they do so even under these conditions. Dan?
John Frankel in downtown Lower Manhattan. We check in now with Maureen Maher, who's at Dulles International Airport outside Washington, D.C., with a report, another of our series of reports about the air transport system coming back to life. And I have made a mistake that Maureen Maher is, of course, at the Dallas airport, not the Dulles airport. Forgive me, Maureen, and it's yours.
There's a lot going on, Dan, a lot to keep track of. And here at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, news from American Airlines employees. You know, in the last 24 hours, we have been hearing quite a bit about passenger safety and how much it has changed. No knives, longer lines, and a lot more questions. But late yesterday, CBS News started receiving phone calls from airline employees who say they are very concerned. Many say that new security measures have not been implemented for them. And as a result, flight attendants and pilots do not feel safe. Today, CBS News has learned that some American Airlines employees are refusing to fly. At many airlines, this is how employees get into the gate area, through a secure door that requires a badge and a key. You've been issued a new badge since the attack happened on Tuesday? You haven't been issued a new badge. But this morning at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, we saw numerous American Airlines employees getting in by piggybacking, illegally following someone else through the door without either swiping their badge and or using their own key. Shocked that security isn't as tight for employees as it now is for passengers, flight attendant Lori Anderson has told her bosses she refuses to fly until the situation changes. You don't have to go through any security checks.
I went through no security at all, and I came right up looking at the airplanes. I could have walked straight to my gate and gotten on an airplane.
Listen, I can tell you're very upset about this.
I'm very upset. I thought I could do a duty like everybody else. I came. And I can't go because I don't feel safe. And I hate to be decimated like they want us to be. I'm absolutely scared. Yes, I'm absolutely scared.
Do you ever have to go through X-ray?
Never. We never have to go through X-ray.
Do you think that the employees should have to?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What this world has come to, absolutely I do.
Employee security is of particular concern here at Dallas-based American Airlines because, as we've been hearing over the last couple of days, they lost quite a few crew members in 2 of the plane crashes, and that's why they are concerned, and they would like to see security beefed up. Like many of the passengers that we have heard from around the country, the employees are also willing to wait in line, have their bags checked, be asked questions, and have security